Welcome to the Fayette County water system. The water system produces clean drinking water through the potable treatment plants of Crosstown and South Fayette. The water sources for the South Fayette treatment plant start with the Flint River. This water is taken in through the Flint River pump station and is pumped to Lake Horton. Antioch and Woolsey Creeks flow into the reservoir as well. The county utilizes Lake Horton as the main source of water to treat in the South Fayette Water Treatment Plant. The South Fayette plant treated over 1.4 billion gallons of water in 2019 and treats an average of 3.8 million gallons per day. The water from Lake Horton is taken in through the water selector at the water intake building. The water selector reaches a depth of 24 feet. At 2-foot increments, the selector measures physical and chemical readings of turbidity, chlorophyll, pH, and more. Based on the data it measures and stores, the water selector chooses the level of water with the best water quality. The water selector's ability to choose the best quality water allows for the reduction of chemicals needed during the treatment process, which ultimately reduces the cost of treatment. The water chosen has sodium permanganate added to it before being pumped to the South Fayette plant to begin the process. The sodium permanganate starts the first stage of treatment, the pre-sedimentation stage. This chemical is added to oxidize iron and manganese. Powdered activated carbon can also be added for taste and odor control if needed. Once these chemicals are mixed in, the water is pumped into the raw water day pond to be stored. The next stage of treatment is the flocculation coagulation stage. Water is pumped from the day pond to the chemical building, where liquid lime is added for pH control. Aluminum sulfate is added to coagulate sediments together, and chlorine dioxide is added as a disinfectant. These chemicals are injected into the water and pumped to the pre-flash mixer to be rapidly mixed together. The water is then sent to the flocculators to congeal the large particles and sediments together and settle at the bottom of the sedimentation basin to form sludge. This procedure is also called the sedimentation stage. The sludge at the bottom of the sedimentation basin is cleaned out frequently by a track vac system. These vacuum-like machines clean out the sludge and empty it into drying beds. The dirty water could also be sent to the sludge thickener to separate the water from the sludge. The water filtrated from the drying beds and separated from the sludge thickener is sent to the lagoons for water conservation. Water sits in the lagoons for a period of time until it is sent back to the day pond to go through the treatment process again. The clean water remaining in the sedimentation basin is skimmed from the top to move into the next stage of treatment. Chlorine gas is added as a disinfectant to start the filtration stage. The water and chlorine are mixed and sent through the pipe gallery in order to go into one of the 6 filters. In the filtration stage, the filters remove the final particles in the water, which requires them to be cleaned and backwashed often to rid of remaining sediments. The operators start the backwashing process approximately 100 hours after the previous backwash. The dirty water is sent to the lagoons in order to be recycled back into the day pond to minimize wasted water. This cleaning process is operated by one of the 6 backwashing control panels designated for that specific filter. In the post-filtration stage, phosphate is added as a corrosion inhibitor during distribution. Fluoride is added to prevent tooth decay, and liquid lime is added for pH control. Lastly, chlorine gas is added for a final disinfection before being sent to the clear well. The clean water is held in the 2 million gallon clear well until it leaves for distribution and is pumped through the finished water pump station. The operators control the clean water levels in the storage tanks and the pressure across the county through the use of the SCADA system. Throughout the entire process, the operators measure chemical readings and take data every 2 hours in the South Fayette lab. The water being treated must meet state guidelines in each of the 5 stages of treatment. This data undergoes regular checks from the Georgia Environmental Protection Division to ensure its compliance with the Safe Drinking Water Act. The South Fayette treatment plant was built with expansion in mind. The Fayette County water system currently serves more than 87,000 people across the county, and the South Fayette plant gives the ability to continue serving more. This extensive water treatment process allows the Fayette County water system to continuously provide clean, potable water for Fayette County residents.